going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. You know, I got something crazy for y'all, and I just seen this story. I had to jump on here. In fact, you guys are witnessing history. This is my 8th video in one day. So hopefully I won't have to break this record no time soon. I'm exhausted. But guys, when I seen this, I had to share it with you and jump on it before it became national news. This guy right here, this story's out of Tampa, Florida. Shout out Tampa, Florida. Hometown of John Walsh, you know what I'm saying? Stevie, word is born. This guy right here is Michael Banks. I don't know how old he is. I haven't seen in any of these articles I just seen as this story just broke. But this dude right here is one sick human being. Man, this guy is locked up on no bond, on murder charges. And I don't even want to tell you what he did, because you ain't going to believe me until you see it. So without further ado, look at this video and try not to throw up.
Now at 6, prosecutors say they now know what triggered a deadly shooting spree in Tampa yesterday, and it is truly disturbing. Investigators say the shooter, Michael Banks, was pursuing a romantic relationship with his own 17-year-old daughter. Family members tried to stop it, so he shot them. Now Banks is facing several charges, including first-degree murder. He faced a Tampa judge this afternoon, and Fox 13's Gloria Gomez was there. She joins us live from the Hillsborough County Courthouse. Gloria, I have to take a breath with this one for sure. What exactly happened today?
Well, he was asking for bond today, but the judge decided to keep him in jail until a bond hearing next week. But in the meantime, Mark, like you said, a lot of disturbing new details coming out in this case.
And with Michael Banks.
Michael Banks made his first appearance in court on several charges, including first-degree murder.
So, Mr. Banks, since the state has filed a motion for pretrial detention, you will be held without bond on these charges until you go before that judge.
On Wednesday, investigators say Banks targeted his own family in a violent shooting spree. It all unfolded at a home on North 23rd Street in Tampa. According to new court documents, Banks flew into a violent rage after he overheard his mother and another woman discussing kicking Banks out of the family home after it was revealed Banks was, quote, pursuing a romantic relationship with his daughter. They say Banks, feeling angry and betrayed, grabbed a muzzle-loaded revolver and shot and killed an unidentified woman in the kitchen, then shot his mother. The bullet grazed her head. Detectives say Banks wasn't finished. He then went after his 17-year-old daughter, who was taking a shower, when he shot through the bathroom door, a bullet striking her leg. Banks' daughter and mother ran out of the house screaming for help as neighbors watched.
There was 2 women. One of them had just a really long shirt over her front, and she was covered in blood from her head all the way down. It's just covering her everywhere.
They say Banks began shooting at officers, and they returned fire. No officer was injured during the gunfire, and Banks was eventually taken into custody. Banks has a violent criminal history that includes a conviction on an aggravated battery charge for beating a pregnant woman in 2007. Now Banks is facing more serious charges that, if convicted, could send him away for life. And Mark, that bond hearing is set for next Wednesday at 3 o'clock. The judge will hear evidence, will hear arguments, and then make her ruling. We, of course, will be there to hear probably more disturbing details in this case. Back to you.
Such a difficult time for anybody. Thinking about that family tonight for sure. We'll see what kind of justice he gets. Gloria, thanks.
That's the story of one Michael Banks out of Tampa, Florida. And he's a sick son of a gun. I'm trying not to cuss. So we'll see how this go. But stuff like this sets me off. Y'all know how I do on this channel. What is wrong with this man? What is wrong with him? Heard what the story was? He walks in, overheard the people talking, his mom talking, I guess with somebody else, because they said the other person that he killed was unidentified. Talking to her, I guess she was a family friend, telling her about all the sickness going on in the head of this man, trying to mess with his own daughter at 17 years of age. Flies into a rage, goes and gets a gun after they confront him, shoots the one woman, kills her, or the family friend, shoots the mom in the head, and then shoots through the door to shoot the daughter. Pay attention to that whole scenario. Don't even sound right. He mad because somebody exposed his shame. What's going on with people, man? It's like now, it's right out in the open. But I'm going to tell you something. It's always a certain mindset that does this. I want you to pay attention to what they said. History of violence, same MO. This guy has no respect for women. He attacked a pregnant woman. Remember they said he attacked a pregnant woman in another video? Had a shootout with the police. How is he still alive after that? Got a body in the house and you shooting with the cops. How'd he survive? I'm just saying, this is how I think it went. And I'm dead honest. He came in there. He was mad. The mom was like, hey, Michael, you might have to get out the house. He was living in the house and the house wasn't even his. He was living with his mom, with his daughter in the house. I guarantee you the mom was raising a daughter because somebody with this type of mindset is not emotionally stable or emotionally responsible as an adult. You live with your mom, bro. Look at this guy's age. He got to be pushing 40 or over it. He's sitting up there with bags in his eyes. I guess that's because the sack was heavy and he couldn't control himself because he couldn't get sleep. Disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Totally disgusting. What's wrong with him? This guy right here, you need to take him right in the back of the barn and give him what he needs. Because I'm going to tell you something. When people do this and they that emboldened to do that in the house with the mom there, with a risk of the daughter going and saying something to her, which is, I'm sure that's what happened, because when she confronted him, how did she know? He didn't tell her. The young lady didn't feel safe with her own father in the damn house. It's a disgrace. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. What type of world we live in where a man won't protect his daughter? You're supposed to put wisdom in her and warn her of things that are out there where she can't take advantage of, not take advantage of her yourself. You know it's coming. This dude right here, Michael Banks, it's been a while. Species name, Peter Panis, dick him down is the freakiest kind. If you're of his seed, you must fill his need. This guy right here is a predator to his own family. I'm going to tell you something. Remember Dave Chappelle's show? Remember they had that racial draft? If they had a racial draft, this dude right here be a free agent. Don't nobody want to be associated with that or want that on their team. It's a darn shame he did that to these people. You tried to kill your mom and a family friend, then got mad at the girl because she told and tried to kill her. Man, it's like such a big, I don't even know what it is where people can't even do right from wrong now. Like they don't even know right from wrong or just oblivious to even asking about it or thinking about it. What this guy did was wrong. Let's call it down the middle. What he did was truly, this is horrifying. I got a 7-year-old girl. Whether she's 7 or 17 years old, she will always be my baby. I will always see her as a child. Maybe that's just something parents do. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he bumped his head and forgot who she was or whatever. But you don't knock off your own child, man, or plot to do it. This guy wanted to have a relationship with a 17-year-old girl that he bore that came from his loins. Man, that child come from you. The baby come from you. If you want to fuck yourself, why didn't you just jerk off? Either way, it's still a shame. What's wrong with you finding somebody your age? And I don't know what's up with these dudes wanting all of this young coochie. There's a lot of old coochie out here that's good. I'm ignorant as hell. Let me get out of here on that note before I get killed. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. All jokes aside, this is a trifling human being and he need to be shown the flowers. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.